I get to sit down with the founding member and lead vocalist of Toad the Wet Sprocket, Glen Phillips. The band is back out on the road this summer, and I can't wait to dig in. Check it out.
And when will we fall down?
Toad the Wet Sprocket was formed in 1986. My God, next year is the 40th birthday.
God, that has been a minute.
It has been a minute. Well,
yeah.
You grew up in Santa Barbara, California, and while in school, you decided, like a lot of guys, to form a band. It's 40 years later, and you guys are still out there.
We weren't expecting to get signed, number one, but I was going to move up to San Francisco and go to school there and do education, and I was not planning on doing this. We ended up going on tour instead of going back to school the next year, and I just assumed we'd get dropped in a year or two because everyone does, and then I'd go back to school, and then I'd do my teacher thing. But instead, it ended up being precisely the life I had already decided I didn't want, which was public scrutiny. So it's been 40 years of reconciling that, but it's also been all the parts that you do want of
right.
The travel, the meeting amazing people, the getting to make art and make people happy.
Toad the Wet Sprocket has always been fiercely independent. You even turned down a huge deal from Columbia Records just so you could keep creative control.
Yep, saying no to money. Apparently, I'm really good at that.
Most musicians, I think, are deep down.
Made a lifelong commitment to that one. I mean, we had a very indie attitude for a band on a major label, and I think Donnie Einer, who ran Columbia, could never understand that I just didn't really want to be that famous. Mm-hmm. I wanted to make a living, but I didn't have that need to win. So it was a strange thing. We were on a major label, but we were trying to play a kind of indie game. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't necessarily work.
Tonight on Whistle Test, we've got Rex Higgins, Steve Flea, the Wretched Admiral Sphincter, Grunties, Hot Nadgers, Red Buttocks, and Toad the Wet Sprocket. So it promises to be really good.
You were all big fans of Monty Python, and Eric Idle had written a skit, and you thought it was so crazy that you borrowed the name from it, but you really never intended to keep it.
Yeah, it was just supposed to be the stupidest band name ever, and we thought it would be hilarious to see in print, and then like a year went by, and we were trying to think of something really cool.
Right.
And we never thought of something cool.
No.
And I guess that was us.
That was you.
The good thing is, I mean, every year there are lists of the worst band names ever, and we are on it every single time. It's like writing a Christmas song, it's evergreen. It just keeps cranking. So every year we get a little bump from all the worst band name ever.
So you're heading out on your national 2025 Good Intentions Tour this summer, and you're going to be hitting 26 select cities across the country, and you've got such an incredible lineup of groups.
We're out this summer with Sixpence None the Richer.
Yes.
And I believe they're back to original lineup, which is awesome. And also Jayhawks. It's going to be great. And KT Tunstall is also going to be doing more in the fall, but some in the summer. So I'm stoked.
Visit ToadTheWetSprocket.com to check out the band's music, tour dates, buy some cool merch, and sign up for the newsletter to stay connected to everything that is Toad the Wet Sprocket and Glen Phillips. I have a wonderful
Thanks
day.
A lot.
And if you want to hear more of my great conversation with Glen, visit here. I'm Doreen Taylor with The Scene with Doreen, here at the Daily Flash each week. See you next time.